In this video, we are going to discuss about internal security doctrine. So in the previous video, we have already discussed what is internal security. We have to understand the doctrine of internal security established by the government of India. What policy does Indian government have to deal with internal security threats, right? So these internal security threats can be classified into political, socio-economic, governance related and police and security related. So these are the four classifications we can have. So the very first thing, the political. So when you are talking about the political doctrine India has, if it is secessionist or separatist or even regional in nature, right? So when you are talking about political, it can be of different areas, secessionist, separatist or even regional in nature. So what is this secessionist or separatist? That means if I belong to some state called X, so I am telling that I do not want to be in the Union of India, I want to move away, I want to become independent. So that is a secessionist activity, right? Or that is a separatist activity. If any state or any kind of political entity or any kind of group is asking for secessionist or separatist thing, then definitely it has to be put down with utmost pressure. Right? It has to be put down with force. There is no way India is gonna ever encourage separatist or secessionist activities. That is internal security. If any country wants to be away, if any state wants to be away from the Union of India, we never entertain. Because Union of India is indestructible. Right? So that is no way we can compromise upon. So that will be put down with extreme force. And if it is regional in nature, right? If it is regional in nature, here we talk about the reason, right? So we have seen many states bringing up regional issues for dividing themselves from the previous state. Recently we have seen the Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, the new state has formed, right? So, or the Kashmir issue. So these are regional issues. So regional issues obviously can be put to the reason and can form a solution upon, because it is not actually talking about separating from the Union of India. So we have the Article 3. As per the Article 3, the geographical boundaries of the states can be changed however they want or however they deemed fit. So that's why those regional issues can be put with a reason, but when it comes to the secessionist or the separatist activities, that will be put down with extreme force. And the next one is socio-economic in picture. If it is any kind of genuine socio-economic problem, because we have the directive principles of the state policy where there are the guiding principles what a state should do. Right? And we have the fundamental rights. We are talking about the basic rights that are necessary for the people to have growth and development without any unrestricted force by any other person. And also we have duties, fundamental duties where we have to oblige upon. So if there is any kind of socio-economic reasons where the people are protesting for, so if it is a genuine socio-economic grievance, right? So that has to be addressed by the government. So it can be from poverty or unemployment or displacement, any kind of a reason that may be. If it is a genuine socio-economic problem, that will be addressed, right? There is no need to use force. And the same way, the governance related issues, internal security issues may raise because of the malgovernance or the bad governance. So if that kind of an activity has happened, so the governance is good governance is the responsibility of the government we are electing, and the governance as per the democracy is for the people. So that's why that has to be addressed equally, right? So control all the malice in the governance and provide good governance to the remotest of the areas and control corruption. This is the responsibility which we have to. So if there is an internal security arising because of this reason, that has to be addressed. And the police and security forces. So there are many allegations against the police that they are misusing their power and responsibility. So if there are any such allegations, that has to be addressed. If there is any indifference towards the people's problems, that has to be addressed, right? So we have seen Armed Forces Special Powers Act, right? So which is given to the Northeast Territory. For a few areas, it is necessary because of the terrorism that is actually putting people at risk. Right? And also there are allegations that Armed Forces Special Powers Act is being misused as well. So if there is any such kind of a misuse, that has to be addressed immediately. Right? So this is the internal security doctrine. For more videos, stay tuned to Iibs Ias Academy. Thank you.